and run. Welcome. If you're new to this channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Logan. This is Timeless Personal Growth and Development Attraction Tips for Men, and today what we're going to be talking about is men's relentless self-improvement and why it is so important to continuously improve yourself as a man. So, I got a new lamp there. That has nothing to do with attraction tips for men, but I got a new lamp and hopefully it changed the lighting a little bit of this video. From what I saw, it changed the lighting and it's not that heavy yellow light that I had before. So hopefully this is better for you guys. I'm blowing up my big yellow face. Anyway, let's get into it. Attraction tips for men, why it's important for men to consistently self-improve themselves. It's happened to me before, and I've seen it happen to other people in my life. When men get into a relationship, they get comfortable. So comfortable. And it's happened to me in the past when I was uninformed and uneducated, and you're finding your identity, you're finding your stride, and when it goes into walking into the dating world, you're kind of unsure of how to generate attraction in a woman. You're kind of unsure how to generate, dating options, unsure how to generate a relationship, and then for whatever reason you finally do. You can't explain how you did it, but you finally got there. Oh, good. Now I can relax. Now I can calm down. I don't need to go to the gym and train 5 days a week anymore. I'm good. I don't need to watch my diet anymore. No. I don't need to read books anymore to get smarter, to improve myself. No. I don't need to do any of that stuff. Why? Because I finally found a woman that loves me. And that mentality is the beginning of the end. Women are drawn to you, and women want to be in a relationship with you because you've done so much improvement on yourself. Because you've lost that 100 pounds of weight that you've been trying to lose for years and years and years. It's because you've educated yourself and you went to school and you built your finances and you got a degree and you're changing the world. You're making an impact in the world. But it's okay. I can stop now because I got a girl who really loves me. Yeah, she loves you because of all those things. And that's why even when you're dating, even when you're in a 10-year marriage, you need to keep doing the things that made you attractive to her in the first place. Because when you don't, and when you stop, and then when you hit your 40, 45, 50 years old, and then you're kind of letting yourself go. You're not going to the gym as often. You're not focused on your diet as much. Maybe you're drinking a little too much beer, but it's okay because you've developed a comfortable routine with your girlfriend and your wife, and you know she's in this, and know you're in this together, and that's okay, and it's fine. It's that comfort. That comfort that you find in a relationship, it's that comfort is the slow knife that just is slowly digging itself into the relationship dynamic. It's slow. It's very slow. And it starts with those days of comfort where you don't need to worry about stuff. You're together, and that slow knife just digs itself into the back of the relationship, and you don't even see it coming. You're not even aware of it. You're aware of it when you've experienced it, though. And it's happened to me before in the past when I was younger. Oh, dating a girl who really loves me for who I am. But then I would still go to the gym, but not as often, and not as frequent, and not as intensified in the weight room. Not pushing as hard as I can. Because what do you want to do? You want to spend more free time with your girlfriend. All that time that you would spend improving yourself, getting stronger, getting better, getting smarter, improving yourself, getting educated, building your finances, all that free time that you normally would have to build yourself so you can become attractive to women. Well, now you're spending all that free time with her. Don't spend all your free time with the person that you're dating. Especially when you're in a relationship and you're married and you're living together. It's important to maintain those interests, maintain those hobbies, and maintain that relentless self-improvement mindset all the time. Because at the end of the day, you got to be a woman's best option. And you build yourself into her best option, and then you let yourself go, and you stop trying to improve yourself and get better. Well, you stop becoming her best option. So her eyes are going to start to, go elsewhere. Oh, maybe he's not the guy that I thought he was. So I'm going to go, maybe I'll go find someone else. And it's hard as guys get older, as we age into our 30s and 40s. Like, how can we compete with these young guys? These young, hot 20-year-olds? Oh, we can compete with them. Because what do older guys have? They have experience. That's what they have. They're wise. But you combine that with you combine that experience and that wisdom and that sexy old man vibe that women like, but just combine that with improving your body, improving your fitness, consistently improving yourself, and never settling into comfort, and no younger guy is going to be able to compete with that. Because what do most guys do when they finally end up dating someone? They get comfortable. They always end up getting comfortable. I don't need to do anything anymore because I'm okay, and I just established a standard of comfort with my girlfriend. I don't need to pursue self-improvement anymore because I've got there. You do always have to improve yourself, and always need to raise the bar higher than the bar was last week, last month, last year. Continue to improve yourself. You gotta look at it in a way when you put your guard down and you stop improving yourself. What would have happened 10,000 years ago? You put your guard down, you get comfortable. You get eaten. You get eaten by the woolly mammoth, by the saber-toothed tiger. Your family would get eaten too. Why? Because you got comfortable and you put your guard down and you stop improving yourself. Stop being stronger. Because now you're not strong enough and not fit enough to go out there and hunt the saber-toothed tiger and the woolly mammoth. Yeah, we don't live in times like that anymore, but the same evolutionary psychology still applies into men and to women. Because what's an attraction cue for a woman is consistently looking for the bigger, better, stronger guy. The bigger, better deal. All the time. All the time. Want to look for that next guy. Then that's, you get to a level in self-improvement, you got to keep going. Higher, higher. No matter what age you get, when you're 35, 36, 37, 40, whatever it is, you keep going and you keep pushing that at all times. And that's an enormous trap that men fall into is that comfort. And yes, that comfort is tempting. That comfort is nice. But that comfort is actually going to kill you in the long run. It's a slow killer. It is a slow killer, and you don't see it coming when it hits you. But you got to be aware of it, and you got to do your due diligence of improving yourself all the time. Because look at it like this. If you start dating a woman or get into a relationship with her, and she sees you continuously to improve yourself over and over and over again, every single day, seeing that drive, seeing that ambition, seeing that relentless pursuit of self-improvement all the time, maybe she doesn't have that same drive and that same fire in her, but she's going to see that, and she's going to lift her game up like, oh wow, this guy's intense, this guy is really got driven, this guy has a lot of masculine energy and just keeps going and going and going. Because that's what that drive and that fire and that energy, that's that masculine energy. That's that testosterone that women are looking for. The comfort, that's the feminine energy kicking in. We all need comfort to a certain extent. Yes, of course we all need comfort. But that comfort needs to be earned after you've done your work to improve yourself at all times. Always. So if you're someone that's struggling in that comfort, whatever it is, with your dating or in a long-term relationship, or maybe you work a lot and you have a hard time finding the time to improve yourself, yeah, it can always start with one thing. One thing. Read a book. Listen to a podcast. And that way, the wheel in your head starts turning just by listening to a podcast, reading a book, reading things and learning things you never thought of. Maybe you watch a YouTube video or listen to a podcast on fitness. Maybe that inspires you to start working out. And you don't have to do crazy things like join a boxing gym right away. It's the little habits that you develop in your daily routine. You know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to do 20 push-ups every single morning. I'm going to start with that. Do 20 push-ups for 2 weeks. Every single morning. That's self-improvement. If you've never done that and that's not part of your routine, that's self-improvement. And then you take it up a notch. Once you've mastered that and you got comfortable with that, okay, now I'm going to do a 7-minute core workout on top of the push-ups. And do that for a month. And then you go to the store and go buy some weights. And put that on top of your push-ups and on top of your core workout. And you develop a workout program on top of that. And you know what? I'm going to listen to an audiobook once a month. Once a month, I'm going to listen to a new book. That's self-improvement. That's something. I'm going to start doing one thing every day that's going to help me have a better income, have a better yearly salary. That's self-improvement. It's the little things that add up. Tiny little things. You're not going to be able to build a wall in a day, but what you can do is set bricks. 1 brick every day. That if you put a brick down and make an effort to set that brick down every day, in 100 days, you'll have 100 bricks. And you'll have a wall. And that's how that works. And women notice that. And women notice that improvement. And then in a woman's brain, she knows that this guy has done all the work he can on himself. And it doesn't even matter if I'm in his life or if I'm not. He's still working on himself. It doesn't matter. If I end up breaking up with him, he's not going to... No, he may be sad for a couple of weeks, but he's still going to keep going and pushing and getting better, and getting stronger and improving himself and being relentless in that pursuit at all times. So you got to stay away from that comfort. And that comfort can be the simplest thing. It can be, here honey, I made you apple pie today. Honey, here I bought you a box of Oreos for your birthday. Nothing wrong with that. You can have a few Oreos. Nothing wrong with that. But just be aware that it starts there. Those little things, hey, I bought you this box of Oreos, and you eat too many Oreos. Oh, God, I don't feel good. And then you don't want to do your workout because you ate too much, and then you have to sleep all that sugar off because you ate too many Oreos. It's those little habits, those little habits that are pulling you down into the dark side, pulling you down into that hole of comfort. And that's the way you need to look at it, is a hole, because it is a hole. And it's very hard to pull yourself out of that once you've developed those overly comforting habits that just eat away at you, eat away at your health, eat away at your mind, and eat away at your soul. And that's the hard part, is once you've done that same routine, those habits that end up killing you, you've done that for so long, like, man, I want to start improving myself. Start with doing the little things, tiny little things, and then build from there all the time. Because that's what women want, and that's what they want to see. But you should be doing it regardless if women are in your life or if they're not. You should be doing that for you. Only you. And being able to attract women because of that is a byproduct of that self-improvement that you're relentlessly pursuing every single day. And on that note, I'm going to end it there. If you like this video and if it was of value to you, you can like, comment, subscribe. Follow me at Timeless Personal Growth and Development on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. My name is Logan Ryder, and I will see you all in the next video. Go improve yourself.